What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing a 24-hour microfish trap. You guys absolutely loved the last one we did, and we ended up catching a monster eel. This time we're going to try a smaller trap in a different location and see what we can catch. We got a bin of shrimp right here. We got the microfish trap. I actually made this myself. It actually was an aquarium at first, and then I burned a hole in it, put this little bottle top in it, cut it, and now this side's a lot larger than the inside. So the fish swim in, they can't find their way out because the hole in the inside is a lot smaller. So right here we have a bunch of water, a bunch of rock, and a bunch of mangroves. All right, we're gonna see if we can catch something. This spot looks insane. There's so many rocks. I mean, look at this. Look how crazy this looks. We got a big old bridge, all these mangroves, clear water. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Is that a crab right there? That is a crab. And the best part about this trap is, like I said, we're gonna be leaving it for 24 hours. A full 24 hours. We're gonna come back around the same exact time and get the trap. All right, I'm in the water. I think what we're gonna do, since the tide is gonna raise a lot more than it is right now, it is low tide right now, so the water is a lot lower. It's gonna raise up probably another 2 feet. We gotta pretty much get rocks and build around the trap so it stays in place. That's what we're gonna do right now. And then tomorrow, we're gonna see if we got anything in here. We are gonna be putting the shrimp into the trap. We're using dead frozen shrimp today for bait. Gonna toss probably about like 5 of them in. We wanna break it up to get that scent going.
Holy
what?
There's a crab pinching my toe.
No way, no way.
Holy
Got bit by a crab on his toe. Can't really see because we stirred up the water, but yeah, well, that's a good sign so far. What we're gonna do right now is break all these little shrimps into pieces to get that scent going. Probably put about, let's say, honestly, that's about good. All we want is the fish to smell it. Once they smell it, they're just gonna go where that smell is coming from, and then they end up in the trap. Got the trap. I think I'm gonna put it right here. There's a lot of rocks. We got the mangroves, and the water is gonna raise a lot. So what we need to do is make sure the trap is locked in place. We're gonna do that by kind of hiding the trap itself and leaving the opening open. We got our trap all placed. There's so much wildlife in these little lagoons. You can honestly catch anything. So we're gonna give it 24 hours and we'll see you guys tomorrow. It is the next day, guys. We are back at our microfish trap. We are about to check it. Hopefully we have something cool in there. It's been a full 24 hours. We did this with a large fish trap and we caught a big eel. So we're gonna see what we caught with the mini fish trap. Hopefully there's even something in there. I did bring a bucket just in case we end up catching something and it's cool and we'll be able to take it home. So I got the bucket. Let's go down there. Holy cow. That was a far walk. There's a trap. It's like half out of water. The tide has got a lot lower. Okay. It's like half in, half out of the water. These barnacles are sharp. Dude, it literally is just in the water. The tide's dropped a lot. It probably raised during the nighttime and then dropped around the same time today as yesterday. All right, here we go. Whoa! Oh my God. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We got a baby. Dude, that is an eel. That is the tiniest eel I've ever seen in my life.
What kind is
that? That is the tiniest eel, a little snowflake eel. And then 2, it looks like damsels. Oh my gosh. All right, fire. Let's go. Come up here. We ended up catching a baby eel, and it looks to be like 2 damsels, 2 little blue damsels in our microfish trap. Look at this.
Holy cow.
Dude, that's gotta be the smallest eel. Look how small he is.
Oh my God.
That's like a newborn. And now these eels are not native to Florida, just so you guys know. They're an invasive species. A lot of the times what happens is, and this is just with a lot of aquarium fish, people will release them into the waterways when there's a hurricane, if they outgrow their tank, then they end up becoming an invasive species. The same thing happened with lionfish, and now we're seeing it a lot with eels. Every time I go diving, I see these snowflake eels, and they're not even native to our area. And this is a baby one, so it could have been born here. We also did end up catching 2 little damsels, it looks like. I've seen these fish while diving, so I'm pretty sure those are native to Florida. Snowflake eels, I've caught in them before, and I know they're not native. We're not allowed to release him. We're gonna have to either take him home and put him in one of our aquariums, or we gotta kill him, just because he is a non-native species to Florida. But I don't think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna take him home and try to give him a new home. We did probably about a month ago catch a little baby stingray here. All little streams through these mangroves. It's all clear water, and all the bigger fish come back in here to lay their babies. That's probably how the little baby eel ended up back here. Either he was born here, or I don't think he was released out of aquarium, because that thing looks about like a month old, if that. I mean, it's literally 4 inches, and I caught one pretty close to that size, but that you could tell is a lot smaller. So what we got to do right now is fill up the bucket with some water, I'm gonna do that right now, and then once we do that, we're gonna get everything into the bucket and then head back to the house. Got it. Oh my gosh, that's so sick. It's just fun because like, you never know what you're gonna catch in these traps. Eels, octopus, we caught an octopus one time. This is great location for all of that. If you guys wanna see another microfish trap or another 24-hour trap, get this video to 10,000 likes. Look at this. An eel and 2 damsels. So cool. These damsels, we should probably take them.
For sure.
You think? For like one of the tanks?
Yeah,
they're pretty.
They're electric blue.
Yeah. All right.
That's crazy.
Let's head back to the house and get these guys home. We're back home. We got our little mini eel in here and our 2 damsels. We did discover they are native to our area. I thought I saw them while diving before just because they looked very similar to a fish, and it happens to be that is probably the fish I saw. So what we're gonna do in the meantime, we're gonna put them in the quarantine tank. We also use this as a bait tank, but everything that we put in here we treat, because whether we're feeding it to the fish, putting it into the pond, we wanna make sure it doesn't have any bacteria, any infections, or any diseases. So we're gonna put them in here. The little eel will probably hang out in these rocks, and then we'll probably only be in here for about 2 weeks until we find a place to put him, whether we give him to Grayson for his saltwater tank or we keep him for one of our tanks. We're gonna figure it out while he's quarantining. We couldn't release him back into the wild just because it is a non-native species, and just like the lionfish, when we go out and we catch the lionfish for our saltwater pond, we're not allowed to release them even if we wanted to. But we're gonna get these guys acclimated. Same thing with the damsels, we're gonna quarantine them in our bait tank here. Just because we did catch everything in this bucket from the wild, we want to make sure they have no diseases or any parasites, and then should be good to go. I know you guys have been telling me to do this for a while now, but we're finally doing it. So what we're going to do to acclimate them is just take this little bucket. We can't do a drip line because it's lower than this. So what we're going to do is just drip probably about that much every about 5 to 10 minutes. And then in about 30 minutes, they should be good to go in the quarantine tank. While our fish are acclimating, saltwater pond is doing awesome. We got our cownose ray. His cut on his fin has healed up tremendously. Of course, when he gets bigger, we will find another home for him. Every time I bring someone to the pond in person, they say, holy cow, this thing looks a lot bigger in person. So I don't know if it looks smaller on camera, but this thing is massive and he has plenty of room to swim around. He's really not much bigger than the fish. He just looks big because he's got a big old skinny long tail. That's like 4 feet long, but it's this skinny. So cownose ray's doing awesome, blue and yellow cod's out doing awesome, lionfish, I did just see, oh, there's one of our cleaner wrasse right there. Ray's doing awesome. But yeah, saltwater pond is doing awesome overall. We're definitely gonna be doing some crazy videos with this thing soon. Catching stuff for it, yeah, it's gonna be epic, and I have some crazy news coming to you guys. We might be getting something insane, so stay tuned for that.
A few moments later.
It's time to add them in to their quarantine tank. Let's see how they're doing. I can't believe how small that eel is. I want to do another microfish shop, 100%. These little damsels, oh, if I can get one in my hand, look at the color of that guy. Look at how electric blue. That is so pretty. Here he goes. Boom, he's in. And they have structure to hide out so they don't get stressed out. Here we go. This guy's a lot darker. He may have been in the trap longer than the other one, so he's stressed out. Oh, he just jumped out. Here he goes. Yeah, unless that's a different kind, I'm not sure. If you guys know the exact species, me and Grayson looked up a fish that looked very similar, and they were native to Florida. But if you guys know the exact species, comment down below and let me know. It's time to get a little baby snowflake eel in. This guy's gonna go right into the rocks. Oh! Oh! He jumped out. All right, I got him in my hand. Here we go. Look at how cool. Oh! Boom. Right into the rocks he went. He literally went right in. There's his head poking out. So our eel, our damsels are in the quarantine tank. Like I said, we're gonna give them about 2 weeks in here until we do find a further home for them. We'll probably end up keeping the damsels for our reef tank if you guys wanna see that. So comment down below, let me know. But with that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, comment down below your favorite fish that we caught today, whether it was the damsels, the eels, and let me know if we should do another fish trap, just because I love doing these micro fish traps, even fish traps in general. You guys love them. We always end up catching something cool. Just the area we live in, Jupiter, is full of crazy saltwater things. I mean, it's one of the best for diving, one of the best for catching fish. Overall, I think doing the fish traps and catching fish and stuff is just fun. I think you guys really enjoy it too, so we'll continue doing more of it. But with that being said, our micro fish trap got the job done, and we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!